All right, so starting day 3.
Day 3.
Are the butterflies still in the stomach?
Well, they were, but I got to tell you, do you want to know what we did on day 3?
What did you do?
It was the joy of my life, and oops, so now we're taking that's coming in one more day. We are Zenith. So guess what happened? the Zenith was so gracious, picked us up, and took us 2 hours away to Lolok, and we did the full factory tour the whole day with the white gold rainbow that we filmed on the wrist, and the countryside was amazing. And you get to that town, and guess who else was stationed there besides Zenith?
Tudor. Yeah, when you said that, I knew it was Manufacturing Central.
And others. Yeah. It's like old school, legendary area. And so I walk in there, and again, I'm a nobody, and they're like, oh, Pete, we saw the video. We were so proud you had your watch. And then I'm proud to say they said they gave away 2 of those amazing Zenith Rainbow Sport Chrono and Rainbow, and the other one went to,
I was just going to ask,
Nicolas Cage.
Oh my God, that is awesome.
I couldn't believe. I mean, I was like just blown away. So we get to the factory and did the tour and saw the history, 18 buildings, and only about, I believe it was under 1,000 employees there working, and over that beautiful of a campus. And then spent the whole day, met more staff and the secret attic where they kept their items hidden while the company was siloed. Mm-hmm. And then one gentleman saved the company and re-brought out the stamps and all the history because Rolex picks them up to do the movement in the Daytona. And it was crazy. And then I go the next day, also, we'll kind of segue between 2 days into the booth there at the show.
By the way, these manufacturing plants, are they more so dominated by male or females?
Nice to say that the diversity, the split was much more balanced. We saw a ton of women workers and executives, so it's really cool. You know, everybody there, you're a good worker, you get a chance, you get a job. You know, it was really cool to see. My wife's in HR, and so it's just nice to see that balance.
That's awesome.
You know, it was really cool. And then when I went into Zenith, and so they showed, first of all, they came out with a box, and they showed 4 watches, 3 in the top, 1 on the bottom. And so you get the Pilot Big Date Flyback 160th Anniversary Edition, blue ceramic. You get the Defi Skyline Chrono 160th Anniversary, looks just like the AP blue ceramic. And then the Chronomaster Sport 160th Anniversary Edition. And then the kicker is the GFJ Caliber 135 in platinum. And so all these 4, you get to pick the number between 1 and 160, and all 4 come in a box for $112, the same price as the Rainbow. and I couldn't believe that we saw that. And then they also showed me, you ready for this, everyone? Confidentially, Zenith's doing a sapphire, white and blue, limited edition, and price points up there, but it looked amazing, just like anything Richard Mille or anybody could put out. They are crushing it.
So let's see what we got here.
So next day we got to get
one of your faves.
We got to get the other thing on. So we go. You know, I love Chopard. As you know, it's one of the great families, family-owned businesses. The parents bought the business, and co-presidents now, Caroline and Carl, you know, run it. You know, everybody thinks they're just jewelry, but nobody realized they started as a watch, and then they transitioned to high jewelry, and now the co-presidents, you know, Carl does the watch side, and their movements are stellar. You know, I have several. I love them. And
all the stories you tell me, I could tell that Chopard is one of the best clientele experiences. They take care of you guys. They hook you up with all these events and experiences.
Events, no pressure, just quality relationship long term. They really want to serve you. What an incredible maison, what an incredible house they are.
Why are all platinum watches always, more often than not, an icy blue dial?
Yeah,
you noticed?
Yeah, it does, especially Daytona.
Why?
I think it has that allure of, so ice cold and heavy.
Okay.
And crisp.
I've always wondered that.
The illusion, right? Look at this, Alpine Eagle 33 frozen topaz blue. So white gold with diamond topaz. Their gem set, just like Rolex and some of the others, is amazing. There's one watch. I took my all-in-one, which I'm super proud, as you know, of, that really limited one.
The rainbow.
Yeah, and the rainbow and the all-in-one, the super grand complication one. Then they have the ethical rose gold diamond and sapphire 33. They have a really beautiful Quattro straw edition. And I saw the craziest Chopard watch. You ready for this? It was, we all know about the highest Patek Philippe is the Grandmaster chime, and some of them come in the white diamond, the emerald, and the sapphire. So they had in a case a Dia de los Muertes edition, and
wow.
It was a white gold with emeralds, and it had a minute repeater. And to think the Grandmaster chime is, deservingly $4+ million. This was, I think it was 550 range, wow. But the watch looked gorgeous. And their minute repeater, as you know, the gong is on the sapphire with the double gong, and so it's extremely loud. So I know they're not supposed to be loud, but people like it when it is loud, so people can hear it. So super cool. So that watch was one of my heart skipped a beat when I saw it.
Mexican culture never really is showed in the watch culture.
I've never seen like it, but can you imagine with that white gold and the emeralds, what it looked like? Yeah. And then to have those complications on it. I mean, that's a bit rich for my blood, but I'm going to tell you, that was a hell of a piece. Yeah. And then I guess we have to, boom, change hats. Oh, we didn't change to our Zenith, so sorry, we didn't have the Zenith.
We did. I remember,
we did?
I remember.
Did we do it?
Yes.
Okay, good. Was one of the heart stoppers. Everybody was talking about that at the show. There's about 20 other brands we didn't cover. Anything catch your eye that you want to chat about?
An honorable mention would be the Vacheron Constantin Solaria, the most complicated movement ever. Did you get a chance to see it?
Well, yeah. Do you want to know, again, my dumb luck, you want to know a crazy story? So a friend of mine here from Orange County, and we have a mutual boutique we buy from. So he texts me, and I didn't know he was there, and then he reminded me, and I'm like, oh my God, I forgot, I'm so sorry. And so he goes, hey, let's hang out, yeah. And then that morning, he goes, I ordered one of the 3 of those. So he bought it. Yeah. 41 complications, is that right? 43 or 41? 41.
It's up there, it's the most
I think
complicated.
It's 41. And I think it was 600,000 or 700,000. So we're not talking, Sky Moon Tourbillon or Grandmaster chime money, but it's a significant investment, but
piece of history for sure.
Yeah, and it's very
horology.
Horology, and it's in one you can kind of customize, but it's more casual, with the strap. So I thought that was great. All in all, I think it's an amazing time for watches. A lot of experience, a lot of good fun. It's your show, bud. What else shall we cover?
Oh my God, we have a lot to cover. Watches and One is just the beginning of it. 2025 is going to be an amazing year for watches. And hopefully we can capture something in real time. If you're ever picking up something, let's document it for all the followers.
Well, we will. Thank you, Minute Mark, for having me again as your guest. Please like and subscribe to both of us, and we like to keep the information and friendship coming.
Oh yeah, and in the next video, we'll go ahead and test out that Breitling emergency to see how fast the first responders get to us.
Yeah, and if we do, we're going to get a $10,000 fine. You're not allowed to hit that thing, you crazy man.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Peter Mitchell. Not the last time we'll see you.
Amen, brother. Thanks for the time, brother.
Of course.
Thank you.
See you guys in the next video.
Bye, everybody.